Hello everyone, it's Marky. Today I'm driving all the way down in Miami. Right now I'm leaving Bill Baggs, I think it's called Bill Baggs State Park down in Key Biscayne, Florida, which is located in Miami, right off the coast of Miami. And we're gonna see what it's like to drive out of Key Biscayne and onto Virginia Key, and right over across Hobie Island before we get to the mainland, Miami. And we have a lot of cyclists in the area. I gotta be very careful. We have to be very careful. There's a lot of beautiful hotels here in this area. On the right, we have the ocean. And all the way on the left, we have the ocean. But the ocean is right behind the buildings here on the right. And then there's a little bit of a area here to the left before you get to the water. But we're passing Cape, Florida, little neighborhood. And this is Seaview Drive. Right now we're driving on Crandon Boulevard, approaching the intersection of West Sonesta Drive. Little golf cart in front of me. I'm gonna pass him on the right. There's a speed limit of 30 here, and I'm only doing 30. And I'm trying to keep it even under 30 so you guys can see better. This is a very beautiful area. A lot of people live here, but it's also a touristy area. So we have all these hotels on the right. There's a few restaurants, some clubs, nightclubs. This one is called End Drive, East End Drive on the right. We just crossed that one. West McIntyre Street. And there's a little park on the left coming up. Beautiful hotel on my right. So in case you don't know about it, Key Biscayne is like a little island. They call them keys down in Florida. All the little islands are called keys. East Heather Drive right now. Still on Crandon Boulevard. And we have a little shopping mall on the left here. That's perfect. The Keys Cycling Store. This is Sonesta Drive because this is where the Sonesta Hotel is, or Sonesta Resort. On the right. We're coming up to the intersection of Key Colony and Crandon Boulevard. Sorry about that, the camera sometimes moves with the bumps. Gotta try and straighten it out. But I want to keep my hands on the wheel. There's a lot of people here walking around and people on bicycles. And there's Old Glory up there in the middle of the road, up in the sky. I love the American flag. We just passed Harbor Drive. Yeah, I love the Stars and Stripes. The good old USA. If you're watching and you're not from America, you're welcome to visit. Now they just recently painted this green lane for the bicycles to stay on that green lane. It's a really great idea. And now we're approaching Crandon Park. Now, Crandon Park has 2 beaches on that make up the park. There's a area with kiddie rides and stuff like that. There's an area for skating, and there's bicycle paths. It's really cool. Great beach, amazing beach. It gets so packed. But it's divided into South Beach and North Beach. Not to be confused with the famous South Beach on Miami Beach. This is just Crandon Park. Very popular with the locals and probably a lot of tourists too. Here's the tennis center street. This one will take you to the left. Is the entrance to where they do the what do you call that? Wimbledon? I can't pronounce that. Wimbledon games, tennis games, or the tennis matches. Whatever, they're just called tennis matches. And yeah, John McEnroe has played there, and Serena Williams and other famous people, famous tennis players. So Crandon Park is on the right. They have what they call, I think, Lot 1 and Lot 2, or South Beach, North Beach. It is a beautiful area. A lot of greenery here. So we have 2 lanes heading towards the mainland where we are on right now. There's 2 lanes coming in the opposite direction on the other side of the trees on the left. It's still pretty beautiful considering there's been a few hurricanes that have passed by this area and took out a lot of vegetation. Wow, look, this is the Walmart team. It looks like the Walmart team colors, but probably not, because Walmart is white and blue. Those are blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. I'm always scared that one of those guys will fall and I'll run him over. Coming up, you see downtown Miami in the background. Such a beautiful sight. I think that's Dinner Key Marina on the left. Leaving Crandon Park. That's what the sign said right there we just passed. And we're gonna go over the first bridge, probably known as the second bridge when you're coming the opposite way. Coming up to the Sea Aquarium, Miami Sea Aquarium on the left. This is called Virginia Beach Drive. If you turn right there. I believe this is Virginia Key that we just stepped onto right off the bridge. There's the Miami Sea Aquarium on the left. We just passed the Central District Treatment Plant on the left. Not exactly sure what that is. Ooh, let me fix the camera. Sorry about that, guys. The camera doesn't stay still. It bounces around. Now we're passing Mast Academy. We will be going over a giant bridge in a few seconds. On the right, we have the stadium where they do they used to do the boat races there. There's a stadium there. You can view the races. Sometimes they have other events. Now they have a sign there that says Atlantica. There used to be a restaurant by here too. And I think I frequented a couple times with my parents the Rusty Pelican, which was right by this marina on the right. I don't know if that exists anymore. I have a feeling the Rusty Pelican might be gone. I hope not, but I think I had heard that it was gone. I think it was right around here. The bridge is amazing. And we're gonna start going up now. It's pretty tall. It's called the William M. Powell Bridge. Wow. It looks super cool. Looks like we're heading into the clouds. Wow, the Miami skyline on the right looks incredible. Reminds me of the old episodes of Miami Vice. Some of the buildings that were made popular by that show. Right there. Wow, we're on the top. All the way on top. Now as we go down, we're gonna arrive on what's called Hobie Island. It's funny that they don't call it Hobie Key like all the other little islands. They call it Hobie Island. This is where we exit onto the mainland. Looks like we can turn in here. The exit is up ahead. Just wanted to see if we could drive through there to show you that little area there. It's so cool, but they have closed it. So let's go ahead and go. Go ahead and leave the Hobie Island and go right onto the mainland. And now we're heading to Brickell Avenue. We're right by Vizcaya, the famous museum. It's on the left side if you wanted to go there. And as you leave Hobie Island, you arrive here on Brickell. Brickell is the famous area where you see all the beautiful buildings on that show Miami Vice back in the day. Brickell Townhouse right on the right side here. It's called the Brickell Townhouse, 1451 Brickell Avenue. And then across those two buildings you see there, or that one building, is a Brickell Bay Club. 2333 is the block number. And we got the green light. Let's go. See a couple doggies being walked here. And you can rent these scooters here on the right. Looks like there's only one left. Here's the Brickell Mar, M-A-R. The Bristol Tower. The skyline on Brickell. This is a beautiful drive. Brickell is such a beautiful avenue here. Number 1915 here, and 1901 is coming up. Let me move over a little bit. There's a bicyclist. Brickell Place. And we're approaching downtown Miami. Southeast 15 Road right now. Approaching Southeast 15. Should be a bridge on my left side, I think. We're still on Brickell Avenue. St. Jude Catholic Church on my right. Wow, these buildings are tall. Really tall. Chase building on the left. Wow, this building has the Rosetta Italian Bakery on the first floor. And we got the green light. Coming up to Southeast 14th Street. Here's the Colonnade Plaza on the right. CVS Pharmacy there. TD Bank. There's a post office. Rainier building on the left. Kind of hard to see with all the trees and everything. But there's a lot of beautiful offices and beautiful condos in this area. Panorama Tower on the right. Southeast 10th Street right now. Helm Bank USA. You can rent these bicycles they have here on the sides. A lot of scooter rentals too. Wells Fargo building up ahead. I know we're close to the Southeast Financial Center. This is Southeast 8th Street, Tamiami Trail. If we turned left and we crossed over Miami Avenue, then it turns into Southwest 8th Street, the famous block party street that they do a festival once a year, the 8th Street Calle Ocho Festival here in Miami. They lock down the streets or close the block. From 7th Avenue all the way to 27th Avenue. So you have 20 blocks of concerts and food and just a big giant party. Approaching Southeast 5th Street or number 5. And I have to merge left here, going over the drawbridge. I've been caught here before at this drawbridge. When I was younger, I used to work for a courier service here in this area. Wow, those were some crazy days. The hustle and bustle of downtown. I was in the thick of it. It's very hot today, so I have the air cranked. I'm sorry about that if it makes too much noise. Now that we're in the little shady area, turned it down a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to crank it up again. It gets really hot here in Florida. And today is one of those days in the 90s. And now we're coming up to the financial center. It's going to be on the right. It's one of the tallest buildings around. You would go into it under this garage over here on the right side. Looks like they're doing some construction on it there. You're gonna see the cruise ships pretty soon. Hopefully they'll be in frame. And probably some cargo ships. Here's One Miami. And that's the name of the building on the right, the One Miami. 300 South Biscayne on the left. Southeast Financial Center right there. It's a big building. And you can see we're going right by the Metro Rail, is what it's called here in Miami. Little train that travels north and south. Just past the Chopin Plaza. Southeast 1st Street, and now the middle. What divides north and south in Miami is East Flagler Street, or just plain Flagler Street. We're going right by it right now. And as we pass Flagler, we are now in the north area, or North Miami area. This is Bayfront Park. A lot of concerts held here. And they do have a beautiful Ferris wheel, one of those giant Ferris wheels that a lot of cities are adopting now. On the right side, they're called the Eye in many places, and now Miami has one here in downtown Miami. There's a little something going on here at Bayfront Park. And now we're gonna cross Northeast 3rd Street where we have Bayside. Bayside is very popular with the locals and the tourists. A lot of tourists frequent Bayside. You have free concerts, tons of stores and restaurants, and it's right on the bay. There's a big sign, Bayside, on the right. The giant letters. And if we turned right, we would go right into the port of Miami. All the cruise ships take off from here. You have the beautiful world right there, right beside that pole there where it says 5th Street. On the right, you'll see the world and it says Port Miami. Beautiful. Train tracks. Yep, we ran over the train tracks. A lot of nice condos here. On the right, we have the FTX Arena, where they also have concerts and events. Northeast 8th Street. And coming up, Northeast 9th Street. And this is how you go to Miami Beach. You get on 395 heading east. Miami Beach, here we come. And right now we're gonna go under the beam for the Metro Rail. It's kind of similar to the monorail at Disney World. Miami's own Metro Rail. This is another cool bridge. It's pretty tall. Cruise ships are all lined up on the right. On the left, we're gonna have a few islands that we're gonna pass by where some of the celebrities live. Jungle Island on the left, which is a park, like a theme park, kind of like a zoo. come. We just passed the sign for the Miami Beach city limits. Coming up on the left is the entrance to Palm Island and Hibiscus Island. Right here on Fountain Street. There's the Allure of the Seas on the right next to the Norwegian Jewel. The Allure is from the Royal Caribbean Company. On the left, coming up at the next signal, Star Island. Maybe one of your favorite celebrities lives there. There's a few that live there. Not a bad spot to live in. It's very beautiful there. Bridge Road, bridge that leads to Star Island. And we're about to cross the bridge that'll take us to South Beach. A1A. Beachfront Avenue. The Art Deco Historic District. All that and so much more. I'm in Miami, beep, as the song says. We're approaching Alton Road here at the intersection. Alton Road and 5th Street. This center here on the left is called Miami Beach 5th and Alton. And you know, 5th and Alton has the Best Buy store in there, the Ross Dress for Less, TJ Maxx, Total Wine, which is a big giant wine store, and Publix, which is our supermarket, one of the local Florida supermarket chains. And Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones used to own a club over here on 5th Street and A1A. Not sure if he still does, but it used to be called Woody's. Not too far away from Penrod's, one of the famous beachfront bars for all the party animals, all the young people would hang out there. Now we're crossing Lenox Avenue, and welcome to Miami Beach sign on the left there, right in the middle of the median. So welcome to Miami Beach, everyone. Passing Michigan Avenue and coming up to Jefferson. Meridian, and then coming up to Washington, then Collins. Collins Avenue, and we made it to Ocean Drive. The last road on Miami Beach, Ocean Drive. And they got it blocked off. We're gonna have to find a way around to get there. A little way around it. If you haven't been to Miami, you gotta put it on your bucket list. You gotta come out to Miami. It's definitely one of the places that has so much going on. So much to check out. So many places to go and visit. It does attract tourists from all over the world. They just love it here. And if you can get one of the hotels here in South Beach area, it's great because it'll put you can go into the city, Miami, downtown, suburbs, whatever, and you can hang out over here in South Beach. South Beach has everything. All right, let's see. Can we get all the way over to... No, it's blocked off again. We've been denied Ocean Drives twice already. I really wanted to drive by all the famous Art Deco hotels. The beautiful Art Deco Historic District. But it looks like it's blocked off today. Only walking traffic allowed so far. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this drive. If I make it onto Ocean Drive, I will make a video of that. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to give me a sub. See you in the next video.